Today, I'm going to be training to beat JESSER in a basketball 1v1. For those of you that don't know who JESSER is, he's a very popular basketball YouTuber and influencer. He's basically the Mr. Beast of basketball, in my opinion. He's made so many great videos over the years, and ever since I started watching him, he's just been inspiring me to start making content, and I would just love to meet him one day. So with that, JESSER is also around 6'2", and I am only 5'5"-ish.
No way.
But height is just a number. That's why I'm going to be training so hard to beat him in a 1v1. Because obviously he has the height advantage, but hey. So this is the road to getting a collab with JESSER and Bucket Squad. Before we get started with the training video, y'all, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and tag JESSER down in the comments so that he could see this video and we can make this happen. Let's get straight to the court. By the way, I am finally going to be hooping in basketball shoes. Because this is a serious training session. No Crocs. No more Crocs, guys. We are going to be hooping in actual basketball shoes. Now let's get straight to it. Whenever I do 1v1 JESSER, I'm going to have to use my speed and my ball handling to my advantage. Because I feel like JESSER could post me up pretty easily. So in order to make this a close match, I have to also work on my outside shooting around the three-point line and make sure my shot is ready to go. Home sweet home. I started off by doing some form shooting on the right side of the basket, the middle of the basket, and the left side of the basket. You gotta start shooting close to the basket before you can shoot all of those long distance three-pointers. Although I play at this court a whole lot, every day is different. It's a new change of scenery for the day. So I gotta make sure I'm used to the backdrop of the hoop where I'm shooting at, and I gotta make sure I'm comfortable at it so that every shot can go in. After that, I moved on to this between into my shot. This drill actually makes your shot a whole lot faster off the dribble. So that was what I was working on right here. That was the goal. Oh, no! I gotta make sure that my ball release is fast and smooth because JESSER is very tall and I do not want him to block my shot. I'm going to do some stretches to get my legs and arms loose. Let's get it. Stretching. Here I was doing some moving stretches and some dynamic stretches just to make sure that my whole body is loose and prepared for the more intense drills that I'm going to be doing. Honestly, I was in pain during these stretching drills. Not literally in pain, but sore, and my muscles were tight. So this was a great use of time for me. My body desperately needed these stretches right here. Some side lunges and then some arm circles because my arms and shoulders start hurting a little bit when I shoot a lot of long distance three-pointers. Some leg swings as well just to make sure I don't twist any muscles in my leg or anything. JESSER, if you're watching this, I love your videos and I really hope we can get this 1v1 in soon. Moving on to some combo moves into jump shots. Now, I personally like doing more active drills versus doing spot up shooting. And since I don't have a rebounder right now, this drill makes it more enjoyable for me versus just standing there and shooting shots and then having to shag the basketball by myself. I feel like this is a lot more fun for me and it makes it more realistic, game-like situations, so I can do whatever moves I need to do and just be creative with it. Like I said earlier, when I 1v1 JESSER, I am going to have to use my ball handling and my speed to my advantage because I do not have the best height, but I have great ball handling and I keep the ball tight to my body. So if I can master all my moves, all my go-to moves, I think it'll be okay. Moving on to some stationary ball handling drills. This really helps me work on my speed, my hand-eye coordination, and just kind of get a feel for the ball a little bit better. Every drill I do with my right hand, I also do with my left hand. I gotta be able to use both hands equally, although my right hand is my dominant hand.
The lights just turned on. That's weird.
The next stationary ball handling drills I did were low crossovers, as well as normal crossovers, but I touch one hand on the ground and the other hand goes wide with the basketball. My legs were hurting so much at this point, but I was pushing myself even harder that I wanted to do stationary behind the backs and try to move the ball as fast as I can without even looking at it. I tried to do regular behind the backs and then low behind the backs.
All right, you guys, so quick update. My legs, my thighs, they're all hurting, but we gotta push through, we gotta get this 1v1. I gotta knock down some free throws. Let's get it.
Now, free throws might not be the most important shot in a 1v1, but it's always nice to work on them. You gotta have free throws in your bag. It hits different when you're hooping outside by yourself. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and it's just you, the basketball, and the basket. It was getting so hot outside, and it was still only morning.
All right, you guys, for this next drill, as you can see, there's no corner three-point line on either side over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on the wing, the top of the key, and then the other wing, and I'm going to make 3 shots from each spot. Let's get it.
The goal of this drill was to work on my three-pointers from different areas around the court. I basically had to make 3 three-pointers from the wing on the left side, the top of the key, and then the wing on the right side. I was also going to do the corner three-pointers, but there really isn't a corner three-pointer at this court. And I would say I'm better at shooting outside shots and three-pointers, long-distance ones, versus driving to the basket. And especially since Jesser is really tall, I need to be able to have my outside shots in my bag when we get this 1v1 in. Doing this drill after I did a lot of stationary ball handling work really works my thighs and my quads, especially when I need to get that lift into my shot. My legs were super tired, but I had to push through and still make these shots. And then I worked on some combo moves into a three-pointer shot. As you can see right here, I'm working on just doing 1 or 2 moves and then going up into my shooting form. And then guys, to finish out this basketball session, I just worked on my spinning tricks, the around the world, just to make sure I have it mastered.
Thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below if I should turn this into a series of trying to beat Jesser 1v1. Let me know down in the comments. Peace out.